All right, to reground us and refocus us on recovery community centers, we have with us a wonderful live feature presentation again. And Elizabeth Bergvidi is going to tell us about Sea Change Recovery Community Organization. And her task is to give us a view of what it is like if somebody walks through the center of through the doors of her RCC. Elizabeth, can you go ahead?
I sure can. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I'm really thrilled to be here and to introduce our work to all of you. I'm particularly interested in our speakers today, and we'll give you an abbreviation of why that is. So, Sea Change Recovery Community Organization, which has a center is on a mission to crush the stigma of substance use disorder and what it means to be in recovery. What makes us a little different, I think, than anybody else in the field at the moment, although I'd love to learn other organizations doing the same, is that we're working at the intersection of boots on the ground, community-based recovery services, and very importantly, organizing people power for systemic change to save, heal, and empower lives. So at our center, we are located on a bus route. We are in a rural part of New Jersey. And one can get to us by public transportation, which we feel is very important for many people who are struggling with addiction or using drugs, do not have proper transportation where we live. So they can walk in the door, they can call us at the front door if the door is locked, because we don't always leave it open. And they can come in and they can receive everything for free, one-on-one support. We have support groups 7 days a week, and three of those 3 days a week, twice a day. We have physical and holistic activities, Reiki, Qigong, meditation, yoga, CrossFit, which we actually partner with folks that do that professionally, and they donate their services to us, and we can help transport people to get to those classes. And then we provide harm reduction tools. So we have hygiene kits, we have Narcan, we have drug testing kits, specifically fentanyl testing kits at the moment. We're trying to get xylazine testing kits. We've had a few and we're trying to get more. So we work very closely with the New Jersey Harm Reduction Coalition and the New Jersey Department of Health in getting a lot of these materials that we hand out freely. But what I think is really great is that we are a vehicle for change in the lives of those negatively impacted by substance use. So not only can they get the support, unconditional support and resources, we also really work to lift people up and help them step into their own power to join us in a fight for change. As organizers, and we're partnered with New Jersey Organizing Project, and together through Sea Change and NJOP, we've created a campaign called Not One More. And we believe people who use drugs have a basic human right to quality, compassionate healthcare, and we fight for that. We really fight for transparency, accountability, and oversight in treatment, recovery, housing, drug courts, and government funding. We are watching very closely the opioid settlement funding. And then we believe, obviously, through organizing, we believe in community leadership. We believe that we're the experts on the topic of recovery and addiction, and we teach people how to join us and tell their stories in Trenton. And essentially all of our recovery services through the RCO, the RCC, we sort of heal, thrive, empower, and lift everyone up to make our reach even further. And interestingly, I just want to add through, we will be applying for pilot funding. We recently worked with a researcher to identify particular hotspots. And our recovery community was then trained to do deep canvassing. And we've gone into these hotspot areas and we are talking directly with people one-on-one about the care they're either needing and not getting, or gaps in care. And we're taking, we're compiling all of this information that we're getting and providing and doing a report on that, hopefully coming up. So we're a very active kind of new model in terms of bringing organizers and recovery services together to really make a deeper change in New Jersey. And we're finding it has been so successful, and I'm going to end it here, that we've been given funding to kind of train other states on how this model works. And so we've just established and launched in the past month the National Sea Change Coalition, where we're going to bring other like-minded folks, RCCs, RCOs, and organizers together to create a space in their own backyard that works kind of similarly to what we're doing here. So there's a lot to report. I hope I covered everything, and I'm sure my contact information will be in the meeting chat, and I would love to get to know all of you a little bit more. So thank you so much.